Welcome back to the Dashing Investor YouTube channel, where we're all about positivity and finding the best ways to make the most money as a Doordash driver. So yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody stopping by again today. I know you could be doing anything else with your time, so I'm glad you stopped by and really appreciate you giving me a few moments. So yeah, today we're going to be reacting and watching a video where DoorDash delivery goes terribly wrong, horribly wrong. So yeah, we're going to jump right on into this video, and then we'll come back after and talk about it, and we'll see if we can learn a lesson from this video. All right, let's go ahead and jump right on into this video, and I'll see y'all on the other side.
Calmness is typical for Sweetwater Drive in East Dallas. But an unusual sound Sunday night,
sound-wise,
left residents like Claire Franklin in utter shock.
I heard what I thought were cars going pretty fast. It's a quiet street.
Dallas police say Sunday night they responded to this neighborhood where a 2-year-old girl was shot.
I just kind of came over here.
Claire lives next door to the commotion. She watched from her yard as police searched her neighbor's garage.
Everything was going on literally, 20 feet away. They had the garage open and had it lit. A lot of policemen, milling around, and they were going in and out of the garage.
Police sources tell WFAA the preliminary investigation shows that a family was delivering DoorDash when the driver almost hit a motorcycle with a sidecar. They tell us the driver and biker pulled over and exchanged words. When the family started driving away, sources say the motorcyclist followed, shooting at the vehicle. The family pulled over and saw that their 2-year-old had been shot. DPD says the toddler is stable and being treated at a local hospital. Police identified that shooter as 50-year-old Jason Kane.
I'm completely
Claire's next-door neighbor.
Blown away that it happened here, and having anything to do with my neighbors, I'm just as shocked, and they're great. And he gets on his Harley and takes his dog in the sidecar, and they go for like little, cruises around the block.
Police say Kane is charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of aggravated assault with serious bodily injury. His neighbors stunned.
Something like this is not just unusual, but you wouldn't ever believe it really even happened.
In East Dallas, I'm Brittany Moncrief.
So yeah, guys, we see that was definitely a horrible situation when people get that road rage and things just really go bad in the wrong direction. I hope that 2-year-old, I haven't got an update about that 2-year-old, but hopefully that 2-year-old will be okay. But that's definitely a lesson learned when we out here door dashing, and pretty much anybody that's out here in this traffic. We got to remain calm, because you just never know what may happen or what frame of mind someone may be in. I know I've had a couple of situations go down. Actually, one of my situations was actually while I was doing a live with my buddy Dashing with John. We do lives with while we're delivering for DoorDash. So yeah, I was literally on live, and I was at a stoplight waiting for the light to turn, and soon as the light turned green, I went. I wasn't on my phone or anything like that, or waited. As soon as it turned green, I went ahead and started. Well, the guy behind me laid down on his horn as hard as he possibly could. Yeah, I could have overlooked it, but I guess I haven't matured all the way yet myself in my late age. So yeah, that upset me. I was trying to stay calm because I was on the live, but that's kind of annoying. So I lost it. So I went a little bit, let my wheels roll a little bit, but once he laid down on that horn, I stopped in the middle of the street and wanted to know what was his problem. Why was he laying on his horn for absolutely no reason at all? It's like I said, it's not like the light turned green, and I was sitting there, and then he just gave me a little polite beat to say, "Hey, guy, the light has changed. Let's go ahead and go." No, as soon as the light turned, I went and he laid on his horn. I know they're good for that in New York, but in my town, yeah, you just don't do that. So yeah, when he did that, I wanted to know what his problem was. So at that point, I stopped the car, rolled down the window, took off my seatbelt, and wanted to know what his problem was. So that's when he came at me, yelling out the window, "Oh, I'll shoot you, N-word. I'll shoot you, N-word." So obviously, out the gate, I don't know, maybe he was just looking for a random black person to have a problem with. And basically, he found the right one to have a problem with, because I was definitely ready to give him a problem. Again, yeah, I know. I should have brushed it off when he first blew the horn, but I still have some growing myself to do. So once he blew the horn, he said what he said. Yeah, so we were going back and forth at each other, and I wanted him to pull over, but at the same time I was trying to maintain my composure because I was literally on a YouTube live at the same time. So to tell you the truth, I didn't really do what I really wanted to do. So I was trying to stay calm and polite for the YouTube live, but what I really wanted to do was something totally different. So actually he turned, because actually I wanted him to pull over and let's find out what his problem is. Let's not keep talking. Let's find out what the problem is. So, he wouldn't pull over. So then he turned like into the next turn. And then again, like I said, I was trying to remain calm and keep my composure for the live, but everybody on live could tell something was going down. I'm not sure which live it's on. I got a whole library of lives on my channel. I can't tell you which one it is, but it's on one of those lives. So yeah, but it was still nagging me. So I actually turned around in the parking lot, and still was looking for him, but at the same time trying to stay calm and composure. And John and a few others on the live was saying, "Hey, what's the problem? Everything okay? Everything okay? What's going on?" They didn't know the whole story, so I told John later on the whole story, what went on. But yeah, that could have turned out bad. If you just never know. Maybe he had a gun. Maybe he would have shot me. Or if he didn't have a gun, maybe I would have had to tighten him up. And maybe I wouldn't have stopped tightening them up, and maybe I'll be locked up. You just never know when a situation like that. So it's just best for when something like that happens, just to let it go. Just to let it go. It's not even worth it, because something bad happens, like in this video. Now you got a 2-year-old hurt. All parties involved are hurt. The parents are hurt. The 2-year-old is definitely hurt, and even the guy that shot the 2-year-old, he may get locked up for years, so just in a second, his life has changed. So it's just not worth it, when something like this goes down, especially when you could just walk away with it. The guy blew at me. I could have just ignored it, kept it moving, kept enjoying the YouTube live we were on, and that would have been that. So it just, you never know what could have happened. And then I had another situation where actually I was the person behind the person in front of me. So the light turns green and he doesn't go. I give him that little polite beep. I'm sure it has happened to all of us. We give the person in front of us that little light beep, beep. And that's all I did. I didn't lay on the horn like the previous guy did to me. So, of course, now the guy want to throw up the middle finger. Come on, man. You were the one that was in the wrong, but you're going to throw the middle finger up at me because I gave you a polite beat. And I actually even waited a little bit. Usually when the light is green, somebody don't go quickly. I don't just immediately give them a beep. I usually give him a little bit, but he just was not going. I don't know if he was texting or whatever was going on, but I know he wasn't paying attention to the light. So I went ahead and gave him a little polite beep, and then he wanted to throw up the middle finger. So here we go again. I guess I haven't matured enough. I still got some growing to do. So when he threw up the middle finger, okay, now we got another problem. I'm not just gonna let you throw up the middle finger and it's you in the wrong. So now, I speed to get up next to him, ask him, hey, what is your problem, man? What is your problem? He said, what's the problem with you? I said, man, I just beat the horn, man, because you wasn't going. But if you want to take this further, let's go ahead and pull on over and quit all this talking. So he wouldn't pull over, so we went like up to the next light. I was in the middle of a delivery, so I couldn't keep down that road. Now, if I wouldn't have had a delivery in the car, things might have been different. So I had to go ahead and make this left and keep it moving. I wasn't going to risk something going down and risking my income for some knucklehead that didn't want to go at the light. But if I didn't have that delivery in the car, I'm telling you, it would have been something different. But again, hey, that was dumb too. I should have let it go. He shouldn't have threw up the middle finger. We both should. we both got some growing to do in our lives. And I know about time at my age, I should definitely not be out here doing silly stuff like that. At my age, I have a family, I have things to lose. And over something silly, as somebody didn't go and they threw a middle finger up or whatever at you, it's just not worth it, guys. So all you DoorDash drivers out there, we're on the road all the time. I'm pretty sure you guys have some things that happen to you guys. I'm pretty sure, some of you then let it go. I'm pretty sure some of you probably are like me, didn't let it go. But hopefully, no one got in trouble out there. Hopefully it happened and everybody just moved on and definitely didn't end up like the guy in the video. And again, like I said, we just don't know the frame of mind someone may be in and how it could really turn into a bad thing. So yeah, so anybody out there are DoorDash drivers, or if you're not a DoorDash driver and you got a quick temper and you have road rage, just remember this video that we saw today. So the next time it happens, you just take a second. Hey man, it's just not worth it, and just keep it moving. I've calmed down. This kind of happened back when I first started, and then the other situation with he was gonna supposedly shoot me or whatever, that happened a couple of months ago. But I've calmed down since then. We're on the road a lot. It's just not even worth taking it any further. I had some people beep at me since then, and it, like I say, it's not even worth it. So I can say I have grown since those couple of incidents. I have grown some since then. But yeah, guys, I hope you learned from the video. I hope you learn from my experiences, and just the next time you in something like this out on this road, you take that second to pause and hopefully you can just turn the cheek, as they say, and just keep it moving, because it's definitely not worth anything crazy happening. And in a second, your life has changed. So yeah, guys, as always, I appreciate y'all stopping by. And I hope y'all out there hitting all the goals that you need to hit in your life and reach. I hope you all reach your dreams. And remember, things are going to happen in life. You're going to set that goal. But life is going to do its best to try to stop you from reaching that goal. So just keep pushing. Keep pushing no matter what. And if you run into something you don't know quite how to get around it, hey, go on YouTube. See if you can learn something. Go on Google. Maybe you can ask somebody. But don't stop. Do not use that as an excuse to stop and not reach that goal. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get that degree, if you're trying to make a certain amount of money for that day, week, or month, whatever that goal is, do not stop. Keep in your mind why you started on that journey to reach that goal. And just put in your mind, hey, I already know some things are going to come up. It's not going to go perfect. You're not going to reach that finish line with no bumps in the road. But just remember, it's going to feel too good when you reach the other side. So just keep pushing. And when you run into that roadblock, and if you can't figure a way around it right away, go find how to get around it. Go ask somebody, whatever you need to do. But whatever you do, do not stop pushing and reaching for those goals and dreams. And always remember, work hard now so you can live your best future. And there's no dreams or goals big enough that you cannot reach if you're putting in that hard work. And as always, guys, I appreciate everyone stopping by. I want everybody to be safe out there. And as always, keep getting that